I direct the music therapy program here at Utah State. It's a little difficult to demonstrate therapy on stage, since the definition of music therapy is that it is the clinical and evidence-based use of music interventions to accomplish individual non-musical goals within a therapeutic relationship by a trained professional. So it's a little difficult to illustrate the concept of therapy. However, what we can share with you today is a method that we use to bring about a therapeutic result. We'd like to share with you an improvisational method known as drum talk. Drum talk was originated by George Grant. Here at Utah State, we have pioneered a curriculum where we teach our students this technique and this methodology for engaging clients in a music experience to accomplish those non-music and individualized goals. Perhaps in today's experience, the individual goals that we might be accomplishing could be independent leadership or accountability to a group, individual responsibility, or perhaps the idea of self-expression and personal empowerment. Those are all possible clinical applications of this. What you're going to witness today is, if you can imagine with me in your mind a triangle, for example, and in context of therapy, in music therapy, the points of that triangle would be the therapist, the music, and the client. And the relationship is what happens between each point and the other 2 points on that triangle. The music experience itself is the containment for the client's therapy. And so if you imagine that triangle now and look at it as though you've divided it horizontally into 3 sections. The bottom section is the foundation section. We're going to build a foundation here that is uncompromised, on which anything else can happen above it. You'll hear some instrumentalists enter with a rhythmic pattern that will continue throughout the entire piece. Nothing will change that pattern, nothing will interrupt it. On top of that, we'll have 4 or 5 other parts that enter, but they'll enter and they'll go out, and then they'll enter and they'll come back again to add variety to it. Upon this foundation now, which basically consists of the bottom layer of the steady foundation and the interweaving parts above it, we'll have 2 individuals who are able to take advantage of that support and enter into a freedom of expression, of self-expression, to do whatever it is they feel empowered to do, knowing that they have that constant support underneath them. This would be an example of something that we would do in that therapeutic environment. The use of drum talk begins with rhythmic syllables, simple syllables like dom, gaget, and taka-taka. You will hear the students say those syllables first and then play the rhythmic patterns on the instrument as they create an amazing ensemble experience of support for our soloing clients. Thank you, and please welcome Professor Mike.